Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Yourself?
Good.
Excellent.
Do you want to
We're going to
say
be in the Flower Fairy book, and we're going to start at the front of the book, if that helps.
good? I was practicing it last night.
Good morning.
Good morning. So we're starting in the Flower Fairy book. We're going to start with Alexandra at the front of the book. If you are not one of the people that's doing this live, you're definitely going to want a piece of paper and a pencil, because I'm going to give a secret word, and so that way I'll know people actually did the whole thing if they can tell me the secret word and the definition of the secret word. If the people who are live would like to also keep track of the secret word, you're welcome to. I figure what I'm going to do is I'm going to play through each part, and so if you have an assigned part and you would like to play that part 3 times in a row to get extra practice, feel free, or you can play the same part that I'm playing and get an overview of what's going to be going on with you. I guess without further ado, we will see about getting started. So this is Alexander. I'm going to start with the baseline. Try and be pretty fair about a tempo. It still feels a little fast. So you can either play your assigned part or the same part as me. Repeats are good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next section. Repeats. Alright. Let me get Carla in. Good morning. We're on Alexander Ferry, and we are moving into the second part, the harmony part. I'll be playing each part individually with repeats. So Alexander, this time it's the harmony part. You can play the same part as me, or you can play your assigned part 3 times. Either is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so the first letter of the secret word is A. I'm gonna write down that I said what the first letter was so I don't get confused. And we will turn the page to the next song in the book. So, Alexandra, African Daisy Fairy. I think we went roughly the same tempo for this one. These tempos are slower than I recorded the practice videos, so you can keep that in mind, but you can adjust those as well. I will be starting with the bass line again, so see you on the other side. Bass line, 2, 3, 4. Changing to the harmony parts. 2, 3, 4. secret word. The next two letters of our secret word are L and then L again. Turning the page to Amy. So I actually envision this one in one, but I'm not gonna go that fast right now. That seems pretty doable. All right, still once again starting with the bass line. 1, 2, 3. Part. 1, 2, 3. Rest. And repeat. So switching up to the top part, melody. 1, 2, 3. Good deal. So the next two letters of the secret word are E and G. Changing to Andrew. Starting with the bass line. 2, 3, 4. Second half of that again. I think it's working better for me to count eighth notes, but I don't know if it'll be 7/8 for other people. I'll try and do it counting out loud, no promises. Second half, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 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 3 and 4 and take a repeat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 alright. Mark what you need to. I will be moving into the harmony part. One, 2, 3, and 4, and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 4 and 2 and 3 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 and 4. Repeat. 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Going on. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and repeat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 repeat one more time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 hopefully that'll give you a good practice base for that. This is going to be a nice ambitious tempo for the melody, but we'll see what happens. I'm trying to get as many of these in as I can, aiming for about 5 a class. So I think we're running on schedule. Melody part, 2, 3, and 4, and. So the next two notes, or next two letters of our secret word are R and then O. So that is the entire secret word. If you're doing this not in real time, having that word and the definition of that word will get you the points that you've done the class. We're going to go on to Aya. I anticipate that this is going to be like quarter, 2/8, quarter, 2/8. But for right now, we're going to go warp speed. So hopefully those rests are less annoying. Alright, so we're at the beginning, I'm playing the bass part. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. Speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat. Going on. fastest you will ever play that, because this is the easiest one in the book, and so it's going to be the tempo that the smallest people can play it well. I recorded it with a quarter note at 72, which is a whole lot slower than quarter note at 152, which we just did. But if it needs to be quarter note at 60 to make them happy, then it will be, just so you know. Great work, everybody. This is your chance to commiserate for a second. And then next week we will resume the Flower Fairies, starting with Bella.
Okay. Hey, thanks, Mir. I'm once again giving people 10 points for attending your class. Are you going to match me for your people?
Oh, I see. You're aiming for more points.
Yeah, they just came to this class, so they're getting 10 points. We're doubling you.
Alrighty. If you do this class, you can have 10 points, whether you do it in person or if you do it by knowing the secret word.
Whoa.
There you go.
Thanks,
Okay,
Miriam.
we'll see ya.
See you,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye. Who are these people? I can't see.